Hi folks, today we are adding another panel to our list. This panel belongs to a Silvercrest DVD player and uses a silent Semico VFD driver reference CS16312. We have already covered this driver and other equivalents such as the PT6312, but there is always a new tip, and today I'm going to highlight a small flaw that can result in the wasted time when reading datasheets without close attention. So let us focus on the panel itself and how to solve a difficulty in the code caused by the reverse counting of the segments with the same grid. The panel display uses the color blue, which results in the curious effect. You only have 5 grids, and in each grid there are 2 7-segment digits, except in the central grid where there is one 7-segment digit along with some predefined symbols. A DC-DC converter is used to obtain less 24 volts DC for the VE and the plus 5 volts DC to power up the filament with 2 diodes 1N4004 in series to obtain plus 3.6 volts DC. The plus 5 volts DC used as a logic also served to power DC-DC converter, resulting in the 3 complete independent DC power supplies. The panel, in addition to the SC16312, has an 8-bit AM78P153B microcontroller with a resident OTP-ROM. I would like to warn you about the pinout of these microprocessors, as there are at least 2 different configurations that can lead to its deterioration. Even if we don't try to use microprocessor, it is easy to deduce from the connections that it decodes the infrared signal from the receiver on the panel connected to the pin P60 interrupt pin number 10, and is also responsible for the state of the switch SW1 of the CS16312, which is connected to the pin P51, pin 14. The code used for the animation does not require special attention, except for the fact that, as I mentioned, both digits in each grid perform a segment count that we can define as follows. The rightmost digit in the grid, starting from the segment A to the segment D, and goes from the bit E to the bit 8, with the bit F being the default symbol in the grid, while the leftmost digit, following the same rule, counts from the 0 to the 6, with the bit 7 being the default symbol in the grid. This means that I cannot represent the same numeric digit using the same code for both digits with the same grid. To overcome this difficulty, a left table and a right table are used. This means that to represent, for example, the digit 3 in the both digits of the same grid, one byte from the left table and another from the right table are used. Of course, there are many other solutions to overcome these difficulties. This one seems versatile to me, and any suggestion code as a solution code is always welcome. The code I let as an example has one example of the dynamic display and another for static display process.